What an honor to be here. We have our mayor, we have our chief of staff, we have dignitaries from Hyundai, and we're celebrating our expansion. We've been in Woodbridge for this August will be 63 years that we will be in business in Woodbridge. And what a partnership with a mayor as John McCormick is. They've helped us. The team that he has over there has helped us throughout all our buildings. And now he's here for our final expansion. And we're out to break records. And we want to make sure that all the people that in Woodbridge appreciate us because we appreciate them. We have a great company, and we want to show it off to the public. Carol Ehrlich has been a friend of mine, and now, in the past 10 or 15 years, she's the chief of staff. She tells the mayor what to do and where to go. No, just kidding.
You're actually right.
She is a wonderful person, and I adore her. She's just, and our mayor can't be spoken about enough. He works with the public, he works with the business people, and he's made Woodbridge one of the top leading cities in the state. Everything that's going on is progressive, and he thinks nothing but helping you to go forward. So I want to introduce our mayor, Mr. John McCormick.
Thank you very much. Now, there's 103,000 people in Woodbridge. A lot of them watch our TV 35 station, which we're filming here, just in case there's one or two that don't know who was just speaking, because Paul started speaking without saying who he is. So now you introduced me, let me introduce you. This is Paul Sansone Sr. of the Sansone Route 1 Auto Mall, one of the best companies, not only in Woodbridge now, but in the history of Woodbridge. He's got a 60-year history in our town. He has started with one showroom and one brand, and he's expanded to the point now where he has so many different operations here. It's terrific, and we love helping Paul because of what he means to Woodbridge Township. So thank you for that great introduction, Paul, but you forgot to introduce yourself.
Well, I just thought everyone here knew me.
I know, they do. But there's a lot of people watching on those two TVs over there, those two cameras, so I want to make sure you get the credit you deserve. Now, you're in sales, you're in marketing, and you didn't even introduce yourself, man. I don't get it. But it is a pleasure to be here. So let me tell you what Paul Sansone means to Woodbridge Township. He has embraced the concept of helping returning veterans from our overseas wars and conflicts with employment opportunities. We all know the numbers. We all know how many veterans have troubles and do, you know what they do. It's not pleasant. But when they have somebody like Paul Sansone thinking about them and helping them and looking out for them by offering them, number one, job training, and number two, job opportunities, it is absolutely amazing to think about the number of lives that this man has impacted positively, not just in Woodbridge Township, but in the entire area. I don't even know what the numbers are for how many dozens and dozens of returning veterans work in these hundreds in these buildings here. So you can't describe what that means to people and how it really has not impacted their lives, but probably saved their lives. So I want to congratulate Paul on that. Way earlier, many years ago, we have our summer concert series. We started them, I was the town CFO in 1999. We started them way back then, but I became mayor in 2006, and we really expanded them. But the guy who had the idea to help our food pantries by donating some kind of electronic item to the township that we could raffle off, and the raffle wasn't for dollars, the raffle was for cans and boxes of food. So his idea was, let's bring TVs, let's bring tape players, whatever these things all are these days, that iPads and whatever. Paul would donate one for every single concert, and people would bring a box or can of food and get a ticket, and we'd raffle them off. We raise between 40 and 60,000 pounds of food every summer in Woodbridge Township for our 11 food pantries, and that's pretty amazing because people think of food in during the holidays. Schools closed, people are on vacation in the summer. There's probably the least donated months of the year in July and August where people actually donate food, but the need is year round. You don't need less food in July than you do in the holidays. So what Paul has done now for almost, let's say, 22 years of an average of 50,000 pounds of food every summer. So that's over 1 million pounds of food that people in our food pantries have because of the generosity of Paul Sansone Sr. That's another way that not only has he he really has impacted, I should say, their lives, because we all know we don't know what it's like, but we know what happens when people go to bed hungry and how they can't perform and kids can't do anything in school. It's just such an important thing that that people do, providing food for soup kitchens and food pantries, and Paul is at the forefront. Think about that, 1 million pounds of food. So now it's starting to rain. I don't want Carol's hair to get messed up. It already is. I just, again, want to say, whether it's, buying a vehicle for the first aid squad or donating to the Salvation Army, this man deserves every bit of success he gets from his businesses because of all he does for people in need. So congratulations, Paul, on this new Hyundai expansion. It's going to make you the largest Hyundai dealer in the tri-state area. You're probably the largest everything in the tri-state area already between all the different brands you have here. So congratulations, and thank you for being a great citizen for Woodbridge Township.